So, hey guys, just want to make a short video and tell you why I'm quitting Destiny 2. First off, this isn't a rage video, this isn't a Bungie please video. I'm making this video so other people in the community know what's happening, and also so that Bungie can improve the community in the future. Not much hope I have for that, being as in the research I did, it seems like this has been going on since 2015. But anyway, I'm hoping that this will at least inform the community of what's going on, or other people in my position, so that they can at least feel like somebody's speaking out on their behalf. Just a little bit of background. I am a new Destiny 2 player, only a PC player, so I didn't get a chance to play Destiny 1. I don't play on any consoles. But I've been enjoying Destiny 2. It's been a really fun game. I've had a lot of fun with friends, doing a lot of PvP, doing the raid, all of the activities, really, just been having a blast. And so it's kind of a bummer, actually, that I need to do this. There's three big reasons why I'm quitting Destiny 2, and before I get to those, I'll just give a little bit of background. So I decided to quit yesterday, which was Monday. Today's Tuesday, which I think the expansion just came out today, Curse of Osiris. I was really looking forward to playing it. But on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I played a ton of Trials of the Nine. And I was just grinding it out, getting super sweaty, trying to get wins, trying to go flawless, and I was mainly using the Fireteam forums to pug, and just played with dozens of people, played with some streamers, played with tons of different people, and yeah, didn't really think anything of it. There definitely was like weird stuff and some shady stuff for sure. Like my internet would go out, and I would disconnect at times, and those things are kind of common as far as like disconnects or game crashes, unfortunately. But people on my team would disconnect, people on the other team would disconnect. There's people like getting 100% headshots. All these things are pretty common to Trials if you've played a lot of it. So it kind of usually just happens on your team or the other team, so really didn't think too much of it. So Monday comes along, I bought Curse of Osiris, and then I logged in a couple hours later and was like, yeah, I'm going to play some Crucible. On Friday I just got, on Sunday I just got Prosecutor. So I was like, yeah, man, I'm going to hop in Crucible, like shoot some people in the head with my new Prosecutor. I love that gun. It's probably my favorite gun in the game. And I noticed it appeared kind of dark, kind of like grayed out, like as if it's unselectable or unusable or something, and that is exactly what it is. So I'm like, well, that's weird. Like, why does that look that way? So then I, pull up the destinations and went to Trials of the Nine, and you were still able to play it on Monday, so it didn't say runs Friday through Monday. It just said, I think it said restricted access. Yeah, it says access restricted, right? It's the same thing it says Crucible. I didn't realize it said this on Crucible. So I see access restricted. I'm like, huh, that's weird. Well, maybe it's just because you can't play today or something. And so then I think I went to, I don't think I clicked on, I think I went to click on the Spire. So anyway, I click on Spire and I see this, restricted. This account is temporarily restricted from Trials of the Nine. Visit Bungie.net restrictions for more information. And I'm like, that's weird. Like, what's going on, right? And I didn't realize that I can't play quick player competitive, which really sucks. And I didn't realize that actually all of my Trials gear that I have is grayed out. So yeah, I was like, okay, that's weird. What's going on? And I went to what Bungie told me to go to, so which is the article here. And just try to get some more information, and bottom line is, from what I could figure out, is I probably got restricted because of playing people I played with, because somebody I was playing with was cheating. Again, that's my assumption, and we'll get to that later on, because I really don't know the real reason, which is one of the problems and one of the reasons why I'm quitting. So again, just found out more information, restricted access to gear. I'm like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I can't use my Trials gear. You know, again, the behavior that led to this, and I'm like, okay, well, I know there was some things at launch, there were problems, but I'm like, I'm not doing any of that stuff. I'm not using any sort of overlays or anything that would have done that. And then I get to this part, and it says, disputing a ban or restriction. There are no options to dispute or overturn account restrictions or bans. And I kind of did a double take. I was like, wait, what? Because I'm thinking, you know, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking like, okay, well, I don't hack, I don't cheat. I know that, but they might not know that. So, you know, obviously there's some sort of misunderstanding. So we just need to like get this cleared up, and then like we're good to go. You know, get back to playing the game. No harm, no foul. Like this stuff happens. Like I'm glad they do this to stop, you know, hackers and cheaters from playing. But then I saw that there's no way to dispute. I'm like, well, that's really weird. And then you get down, it's like legitimate player behavior will not result in restriction or ban. I'm like, well, I'm legitimately playing the game. So that was weird. I wasn't quite sure what to do, and I did some research, and you know, again, my theory is I must have teamed up with some hackers or cheaters. So anyway, that's going to lead me to the reasons why I am quitting Destiny 2. So the number one reason is there's no way to dispute bans or restrictions. This just seems like a horrible policy. You know, I would expect to be able to have an intelligent discussion about the restriction or ban, be able to figure out more information. What exactly happened, what they saw that caused them to think that my account deserved restriction, and there's just no room for that, and there's apparently no interest in that, and Bungie appears to, you know, be confident in their decision, which might be fine if they made 100% legitimate decisions and never made mistakes, which they've already proven is not the case with the launch of this game. Back when this game launched, a bunch of people were banned. And unrightfully so. They spoke out and said that, and then a project lead said, that's internet BS. Well, they ended up having to eat those words because they had to come back and say, actually, we done goofed up. You guys were right. We did ban people that we shouldn't have. So they've already shown that they make mistakes, which is fine. Everybody makes mistakes, but not having any sort of way to dispute or have a discussion about those mistakes is the problem. I can tell you again, unless you are okay with banning people that are grouping with random players and restricting people that are grouping with random players, I should not be restricted. I should not be banned right now. There's no way I can tell for certain whether I'm playing with somebody who is cheating or not. As far as my intelligence of the game and what I know, and I'm not stupid. I've played with hackers before. I played a lot of CS:GO. In that game, it's very clear what hacking looks like. It's very obvious, and you know, you would try to like rally as a team and steel yourself and be like, we're going to overcome the fact that the other team has a hacker and he's aim hacking. It's very obvious, and we're going to try to win anyway. You know. We kind of took pride in that, and then, you know, you report those guys and you hope that they leave. You know, you'd always hate when CS:GO would be $1.99 on the Steam sale because you knew a bunch of hackers were going to buy copies for all their accounts and get back into the game and aim hack. But with Destiny 2, I don't know. You know, it seems clear that Bungie allows people to use Zims because they think that it's okay for if you want to use a controller or something with your PC. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but I know people are able to manipulate the auto aim. So I don't know if people are doing that on my team, or if they're just really good shots, or if people on the other team are doing that, or maybe they're just really good shots. I don't know. In other games I could tell. In this game I can't tell. So to be punished for grouping with people off the forums because there's no LFG in the game, seems kind of ridiculous. And the fact that you can't dispute that or have a conversation about that is one of the reasons I'm quitting. And I probably should have said this earlier, but there's really no reasons why I'm quitting that have to do with the game at all. I mean, really, all of these reasons have to do with Bungie, which is kind of unfortunate. Number two, there's no way to find out how long or even why I have this restriction. Knowing how long would be nice. How long the restriction will last. Typically, if you get banned or restricted for something, the duration of that. There's no indicator of that anywhere in the game. There's no indicator on the forums of just generally what a normal restriction will look like. And then there's no way to find out exactly why. Again, I am assuming it is from being in a group with a cheater or a hacker. And this is based off an article from like 2015, which says that they will do that. So I'm assuming that that's what they still do, that's still their practice, that if you're in a group with a cheater or hacker, they will give you a restriction. So that's really unfortunate. But there's no way to find out the real reason. I'm just assuming that that's the reason. So even if I were to wait out this restriction, however long it lasts, and go back to playing the game, I probably will inevitably run into the same problem and incur another restriction, or even worse, a ban, because I don't even know what I'm doing that's receiving this. That's the second reason. The third reason is just being labeled a cheater or a hacker by Bungie. It really sucks. It really sucks. It feels pretty shitty that they now look at my account. And I know they look at my account and I'm not a person. They just see a gamer tag and a number. But even then, when they look at my account, they see a cheater. They see, or a hacker, whatever they've classified my account as. And that really sucks. Again, being someone who has played in a game where hacking is pervasive, and just playing extremely hard and trying really hard to fight against that type of behavior and those type of players, to then be like labeled that from a company really sucks. And there's nothing I can do about it either. I can't even speak up for myself. Bungie is not interested in having a discussion. So that really sucks. So yeah, those are the three main reasons I'm quitting this game. The only positive thing that has come out of this is I was able to refund Curse of Osiris, and I knew I would be able to because I was dealing with Blizzard's customer service. I was actually very happy that everything was through Battle.net because I'm a longtime WoW player, and I knew, I'm going to be dealing with Blizzard customer service. They're going to understand, and they're going to help me out, and that's what they did. So shout out to Game Master Schreiber for getting me that refund and helping me out. I definitely don't want to pay for a game that I can't play. So I hope just that this will, help some of you guys. Maybe you're in the same situation as I am, and it really sucks. Maybe other people will be in the same situation in the future. I feel for you. I don't know what we can do besides speak out and try to be heard, let other people in the community know, but it doesn't look like Bungie cares or they're going to do anything about it in the near future. I wish that wasn't the case, though. Maybe there's something we can do. For those of you who are going to continue to play the game, please enjoy it. I hope you have a great experience, and stay up.